Now on CoastTV News.
Cold morning for shoppers on this Black Friday. We're starting out with temperatures in the 30s to lower 40s in Ocean City, and a chilly day expected. Much colder for the weekend and beyond, with the coldest air this season expected. I'll track the chill on Futurecast next.
It's one of the biggest days for shopping. How much it's predicted Americans will spend this Black Friday. And then after Black Friday comes Small Business Saturday, why the holiday shopping season is so critical for local shops. And how an event gave thanks to those who risked their lives day in and day out.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for being up with us during our 6 o'clock hour. All right, well, you probably ate all the good food. Now maybe you're up early because you're going to go do some Black Friday shopping, or maybe you're going back to work. But either way, you got to know how much you're going to bundle up today. So we're going to bring in Bob right now. Bob, definitely a jacket, at least, heading out the door.
Absolutely, Paige. It's all about the leftovers and shopping today, right? Yeah, so bundle up. You definitely need to layer up out the door. 38 Milton right now, 38 in Seaford. But look at Salisbury, 31 degrees there, 34 in Georgetown. Rehoboth, you're at 40 degrees right now with Ocean City at 41, as we do have a northwest breeze, and it doesn't take much of a breeze to knock down that feels like temperature a little bit. We do have some clouds floating through, nothing in the way of any kind of precipitation with those clouds. We're in a northwest flow, much colder air moving in. You can see the snow up into Pennsylvania and the lee of the lakes. That's that very cold air moving over the warmer lake waters. And here's Futurecast this morning for us. We're looking at temperatures in the 30s. Mid-morning, 42 Millsboro, Delmar, 42 in Bethany Beach. By the 12:30 hour, I think we do start to see some clouds building in, temperatures into the upper 40s. Then as a secondary push of colder air comes in, clouds increase mid-afternoon. Could see a few stray showers or sprinkles, so keep that in mind if you're out shopping or traveling. And then the winds pick up this evening, and then it starts to really get cold. If you're out for a run this morning, make sure you bundle up, obviously, with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Winds not too bad, and by noon closer to about 50 degrees. Much more on the impending cold wave coming up in a few minutes.
Bob, thank you so much. Now today on Black Friday, hundreds of millions of Americans are expected to do some shopping, but experts say the best deals may have already started. In today's Consumer Watch, Jen Sullivan explains why.
'Tis the season to shop, and this year could be one for the record books.
Consumers are spending more this year, predominantly because they're focusing on more gifts for family.
The National Retail Federation estimates roughly 184 million people are expected to shop in-store and online from Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday. And they found people plan to spend an average of roughly $902 per person this year, with total spending reaching as much as $989 billion. Black Friday is still the busiest shopping day, with more than 132 million Americans saying they plan to spend. 65% say they plan to shop in person, but that doesn't mean you'll get the cheapest deals.
One big trend that we've noticed is that the holiday sales start earlier every year.
Kimberly Palmer, a personal finance expert at NerdWallet, says many stores began slashing prices as early as October, which helps consumers spread out their spending a bit more. People plan to spend the most on clothing, followed by gift cards, toys, video games, and lastly food, according to the National Retail Federation. So how can you score the best deals?
For some of the bigger ticket items, it can actually really matter what day you decide to buy. The prices fluctuate so much in the lead up to the holidays.
Palmer also warned shoppers to watch out for buy now, pay later or pay over time deals.
I think it's just important for shoppers to know that's also a form of debt, and it can cause financial stress when it comes to paying that back.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
All right, she just mentioned debt, so there's one thing shoppers are adding to their carts this Black Friday, and that is that more debt. Recent surveys show that nearly half of all holiday shoppers haven't paid off debt that they racked up last year on holiday purchases. One survey showed a third of holiday shoppers are at least $5,000 in debt. But while those numbers are alarming, they're really not slowing down any spending this year. Over half of holiday shoppers still plan to use credit cards to buy new gifts. Now, as we enter Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Amazon workers in more than 20 countries are actually preparing to strike. According to the initiative organizers, the planned Make Amazon Pay demonstrations, they're intended to, quote, hold Amazon accountable for labor abuses, environmental degradation, and threats to democracy, end quote. Amazon spokeswoman Eileen Hards shared a statement which said the company is always looking at ways to improve. However, Cards say that Amazon remains proud of its competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a safe work experience provided to staff. All right, now locally, the Tanger outlets in Rehoboth Beach, as you know, they are kicking off their holiday shopping season with early Black Friday deals throughout November and extended hours during Thanksgiving weekend. Black Friday shopping, it began at 6 a.m. People are probably hitting those stores right now with extended hours running through Sunday. However, the outlets do say there are some individual store hours that may vary, but you can find shopping hours right now on CoastTV.com. With the start of all Black Friday, many people are likely turning their attention to holiday shopping, as we know. And this year, local shops, they are hoping that people take the Small Business Saturday route as well, marketing initiative to heart. On November 30th, shoppers are encouraged to choose local businesses over the larger department stores. But it doesn't stop there. Businesses as well, owners, they're saying that the holiday season can actually make or break an entire year for them. So they'd like people to keep that in mind over the next few weeks as they begin crossing gifts off their shopping lists.
Christmas or holiday shopping at the end of December and throughout November is critical to us surviving January, which is known all around as a very slow month. So it's very important for us to get a big hit of sales during this time.
The city of Salisbury is even sweetening the pot for shoppers. If you make it to 5 different local businesses there, you'll be entered into a giveaway. Well, millions flew the friendly skies. They made it to Grandma's house for Thanksgiving. And the Transportation Security Administration saying it screened more than 2.7 million passengers on Wednesday. It's roughly 15,000 fewer travelers compared to the Wednesday before Thanksgiving last year. More than 3 million passengers are expected to make their journeys home come this Sunday. And now we're talking Thanksgiving. It's all about, of course, sharing a meal and showing gratitude. But for those on duty, it's not always possible to sit down for a Thanksgiving feast. And that's where Blessings for Badges comes in. It's a tradition of giving back to first responders who sacrifice their holiday to keep us safe. It was the 7th annual event where Thanksgiving meals are packed for those working on the holiday. Families from Sussex County lined up to help pack plates with turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, gravy, and of course a slice of pie, all topped with a hand-drawn note from local students. Organizers say it is a small gesture of thanks.
I ride a motorcycle and I ride with a lot of police officers and I hear their stories, and you know we have so many people that we're just blessed to be able to give back to.
Over 400 meals were sent to first responders in Sussex County. And on that note, the Millsboro Fire Department, Roxana Volunteer Fire Company, and the Millville Volunteer Fire Company are just a few stations that received food from Blessings for Badges on Thanksgiving. And of course, we want to take time now, just from all of us here at Coast TV, to thank our first responders today and every day. Full plates of warm Thanksgiving food, that's what was also being served at the House of David in Milford on Thursday. Alongside the Milford Advocacy for the Homeless, the two organizations handed out free meals open to anyone in the community.
It's a blessing, you know. As I was making a few deliveries, and on my way back, it was like I got a little emotional just thinking about being a blessing to someone's life, and you never know what it's like to not have family or not be able to cook or just not feel like it.
The House of David said they also made about 70 to 80 to-go meals that they delivered to people in the community. Staying in Milford now, the Milford School District announced plans for a new education program. It would be the Buccaneer Educational Foundation. District leaders will be holding a possible quorum on this coming up on Thursday, December 5th. It's at Miss Pillion Elementary School from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. New this morning, the Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company, along with other crews, responded to an apartment fire. This was at the Annapolis building in Sea Colony that you can see the fire there on your screen. No word just yet from officials on if anyone was hurt. Looking ahead now, the next phase of safety improvements in Dewey Beach is set to begin next week. According to the town, you should expect work on Route 1 from the first week of December all the way until March of 2025. This project includes improving and replacing sidewalks, updating and moving signs where necessary, redoing crosswalks, and then lowering those yellow beacons at the crosswalks. Well, there's still a lot more news to get to on this Friday morning. If you're feeling stuffed and sluggish after Turkey Day, we have some fun ways to get out and make the most out of your weekend. And a feast for adoptable pets, how the Brandywine Valley SPCA lent a hand this Thanksgiving. And Maryland sharing some plans of the future of the Bay Bridge at multiple open houses, when you can attend, and what may be planned for that vital bridge. Stick with us on Coast TV News Today.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together, we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard has led to a lot of firsts for me. It paid for me to be the first person in my family to go to school and graduate debt-free. That education helped me get to the first day at my career, a job that I can still hold while I serve part-time. That job and the home loan benefits I got from my service helped me buy my first home. And I take pride knowing I will be the first to respond if my community ever needs me.
To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/DC.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
6:12 on this very cold Friday morning. Boardwalk Plaza Cam saw some folks walking down the boardwalk earlier. They were walking quickly, 40 degrees, pretty cold. And we're just seeing a few clouds out there. Otherwise, some stars as well. It's beginning to brighten up. Sun's up near 7 o'clock. You can see the lake effect snow and the lee of the lakes. Have very cold air continues to head our way. 34 in Georgetown right now, 38 in Milton, 41 Ocean City, Bethany Beach 39, and a little bit of a breeze knocking down that feels like temperature a little bit. I did give it the green light for the morning travel, dry and chilly, but then clouds this afternoon, maybe a stray shower with that secondary push of colder air, but still left it with the green light. But it's cold. Temperatures in the 40s to around 50 degrees.
That is cold, Bob. Thank you. Happening next week, the Maryland Transportation Authority is inviting the public to 3 open houses to talk about the future of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. The sessions will share some ideas for replacing the current Bay Bridge spans with 2 new ones close to the existing bridge. The open houses include a virtual one on December 4th. We'll have displays on proposed options and environmental impacts. In some business news now, 2 new bans seek to curb the dangers that social media can pose to young people. Australia is now the first country in the world to ban social media users under the age of 16. Its new law will fine companies that don't take, quote, reasonable steps to enforce the restriction. Critics point out some children and teens use social media to connect with support systems, but others say tech companies don't have the tools to enforce the law. This Australian ban comes as TikTok says it will be restricting how minors use beauty filters. The Commerce Department released some data showing inflation is moving in the wrong direction. The Personal Consumer Expenditure Price Index rose 2.3% in October from last year, the Federal Reserve's favorite tool to really gauge inflation. Experts say housing prices are one of the key factors keeping inflation from stabilizing. Still to come this morning, who says Thanksgiving's just for people? We're going to show you how the Brandywine Valley SPCA gave some furry friends something to be thankful for.
And we're seeing clear skies right now over Cambridge, some daylight, but it looks like a planet or some stars still out there too. Regardless, it's a chilly day for shoppers today. Then the real cold air builds in tonight and into the weekend and beyond. I'll track the chill on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network, coach who makes a difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids. Don't be fooled by overpriced hearing aids. Prescription hearing aids could cost $3,000 or more. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Call now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We're Delmarva proud.
6:17 on your Friday morning as we take a live look right now at Rehoboth Beach, see what's going on there. All right, not too many people out and about today, Bob. I would think it's too cold. I would also think it's a little too cold for some Friday night lights. I don't know if anyone's really playing tonight. There's been some talk of some playoff games, but I don't know. I might prefer to watch it maybe on DSN. And not in person.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's another option, Paige. But if you are going in person, the game in Berlin, I believe it's tonight or tomorrow night. We are looking at the Friday Night Lights forecast, and regardless, it's going to be cold out there. We're hanging on to decent weather, 39 at kickoff as we go into the 7 o'clock hour, then around halftime, 35. So bottom line, make sure you bundle up because it will be awfully cold. And it's chilly right now. Maybe you're headed out the door to do some shopping on this Black Friday. 38 in Del Mar, 34 in Georgetown, 37 in Milton, Rehoboth and Bethany Beach, both at 39, Ocean City at 42, and there's a bit of a northwest breeze, and that is knocking that feels like temperature down just a little bit, so make sure you bundle up. We do have a few clouds floating through. Otherwise, we see some stars. We just saw some planets a little earlier in Cambridge, and then here's the bigger picture. We've got a northwest flow. And you don't see it here, but there's another front back through Pennsylvania and West Virginia. This is a reinforcing shot of colder air that will build in later in the day. But right now it's kicking off lake effect snow from Pennsylvania up to Buffalo, up to Watertown, New York. They're talking about snow in feet in some of those favored lake effect areas, and that extends back into Michigan. So that's this very cold air moving over the warmer lake waters, and this cold air is just pouring down into the eastern U.S., and that'll be the case really this weekend and much of next week. So get used to it. We're looking at futurecasts this morning. Temperatures in the 30s, mid-morning low 40s. By noon, we're in the upper 40s, maybe touching 50 in some areas. But then by mid-afternoon, we have the clouds, and then that secondary push of cold air could kick off a few light showers. Not a big deal. The big deal is the winds pick up out of the northwest. Behind that, then the temperatures really start to plummet as we go into Saturday morning, at least lower 30s. I think a lot of us are in the 20s away from the coast, and then we'll see lots of sunshine on your Saturday, but temperatures barely getting out of the 30s. You can see mid to upper 30s, maybe touching 40 in some places, and then very cold into Sunday morning with a few high clouds, temperatures down into the 20s, and then by Sunday afternoon, maybe a little warmer, 43 in Salisbury, 43 in Selbyville, 40 in Dewey Beach, but still very cold. And then with the wind, it feels like temperatures as we go into Saturday morning feeling like lower 20s. This is 7:30, so very cold. And even by tomorrow afternoon, feeling like 20s and lower 30s, and similar conditions on Sunday, feeling like upper 30s by the afternoon as we have the cold air into next week. Highs around 10 to 20 degrees below average, overnight lows in the 20s. 30s, and we think it's staying dry. There will be a weak system later Wednesday that could kick off a little bit of rain, a clipper system, and maybe some snow to our north and west. We'll continue to watch that. Otherwise, we're just looking dry and cold. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast. 50 today, the warmest day really of the next several. And then mostly sunny Saturday, 40, 44 on Sunday. Those overnight lows getting way down there in the low to mid 20s. So make sure you winterize your house and car, protect your pipes, and then 40s next week. A little warmer, milder, so to speak, by Thursday, partly cloudy and 49.
Bob, thank you so much. As you know, everyone deserves a good meal on Thanksgiving, including some furry friends. Staff and volunteer from the Brandywine Valley SPCA in Georgetown gathered on Thursday to serve pets in need a feast. So on your screen, we're going to show you those volunteers getting their plates ready for all those animals. This was the second year for this event. The animals got turkey, pumpkin, vegetables, apples, and a whipped cream treat. Cats also enjoyed the feast.
When we can offer them a meal like today, which these guys will get a little bit because they're only 7 weeks old, they're not going to get a lot. It's just a fun way for us to enjoy what we've done for them and to continue to do for them, to enrich their lives and to help them assimilate into happy, healthy homes with families.
Right now, the Georgetown campus has 64 dogs and 38 cats. Now soon, the Brandywine Valley SPCA will be preparing for their mega adoption event. That's in about 2 weeks. The event begins December 14th and 15th. Dogs and cats will be up for adoption, and the adoption fee during that time is just $35. Still to come this morning, neighbors uniting in Milford to make sure no one goes hungry this holiday.
If you're feeling stuffed and sluggish after Turkey Day, we've got fun ways to get out and make the most of your weekend. Cool Things to Do is up next.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Calling all comic collectors, anime lovers, gamers, and pop culture fans, make your way to Ocean City Comic Con December 14th and 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center, featuring over 200 vendors, artists, and special guests. Plus, take a pic with your favorite comic book hero, take part in a costume contest, and so much more. Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 4. Tickets start at $10 with discounts in costume or donating a non-perishable food item. For more info, go to oceancitycomiccon.com.
Do you feel like good customer service is a thing of the past? Achieving a top-notch lawn and healthy plants can be stress-free when it's with a company you can trust. I'm Richie with AC Plant and Turf, where we make it easy. When you call us, you'll speak directly to someone who cares about your needs. Timely service is our priority. Our experienced team is committed to resolving your questions or concerns quickly. Experience the simplicity and convenience of our service. Don't wait. Take the first step towards a beautiful lawn and landscape and call AC Plant and Turf today.
The holidays are coming fast.
Imagine greeting your guests with a beautifully refaced kitchen without having to tear out your old cabinet.
We'll reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood in your choice of color,
including new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, save 20%, get a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today and get your kitchen completed by Christmas.
All Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
and
so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
We are going to bring back in our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey. Bob, a lot of people, I don't think they're working today, but they're going to be working their credit cards as they go shopping for Black Friday.
Oh, yeah,
so they should
a lot
really,
of swiping.
Oh,
right?
yeah, they need to prepare, don't they?
Yep. Yep. So as you swipe, make sure you bundle up as well, because it will be awfully chilly out there at the beaches, at the outlets. Assateague and Chincoteague, I think you're only warming to around 50 degrees with sunshine, then some clouds in the afternoon, maybe a sprinkle late in the afternoon as that next push of cold air comes in. Fenwick Island and Ocean City, you're in the 40s early, then right around 50. That's about it for highs, and then obviously getting much colder into the evening. Next 3 days on the Bayside, Cambridge 50 today, but only 40 Saturday. Not as bad on Sunday, 44, and then Crisfield 49 today, 41 Saturday, and 47 Sunday. Bottom line is it's cold. It's going to stay cold for quite a while, and coming up in the next half hour, much more on your Friday shopping forecast and much more on the cold weather as well. Stick around for that.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Now that Thanksgiving is behind us, the holiday season is really in full swing. So whether you're in the mood to shop, sing, or just enjoy those festive vibes, Christina DiRobertis has a roundup of cool things to do this weekend.
Well, now that Thanksgiving's over, you know what that means. It's time to shop, and it's time to dive into the holiday spirit. There's plenty of events this weekend where you can do both. First up, Sip and Shop in Dewey Beach. Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., the Developing Artist Collaboration will host this festive event. Enjoy some live music, drinks, and buy gifts from over 50 local artists each day. All aboard starting November 30th. The Delaware Seaside Railroad Club kicks off its 30th annual Holiday Model Train Display. That's in Georgetown. Stop by from 10 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. to see the magic in motion. And don't miss the Wicomico Yacht Club's Holiday Boat Parade on Saturday night. The parade starts at dusk in front of Brew River with all boats all lit up to benefit Toys for Tots. And of course, what's the holidays without tree lightings? Friday in Rehoboth Beach, join a tree lighting and holiday sing-along. Saturday in Milton, light up a pretty Memorial Park. And Milford's tree lighting also happens Saturday. It features Santa, a parade, and more. And Dewey Beach gets in on the fun Saturday too with their own tree lighting. For event details, tickets, and more, just head over to CoastTV.com and click on Cool Things to Do.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
Window World at Delmarva, quality and price that can't be beat. Get a 10-window package for only $121.81 per month.
No matter the size of the project, you can trust Window World of Delmarva to get it done right.
Remember, first to call, first to install.
It's the Red Tag event going on now at IG Burton Chevrolet. See some red, save some green. Discounts up to $12,500 off, 0% financing, and leases starting at just $299 a month. If you're looking for a great deal, now's the time to get behind the wheel at IG Burton Chevrolet. Come see us today at any IG Burton Chevrolet location in Melford, Seaford, Lewis, or Berlin, or online at igburton.com for all the details. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody!
18 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-263-0608. That's 1-800-263-0608 or go to VacuTrim.com.
For professionalism, craftsmanship, and quality products at the best price, choose Window World.
If you need a new roof or windows or siding, just give them a call. I was very pleased and would recommend them to everyone.
Call Window World today.
Now on Coast TV News.
A cold morning for shoppers on this Black Friday. We're starting out with 30s and some low 40s at the beaches. A chilly day expected and much colder for the weekend and beyond with the coldest air of the season expected. I'll track the chill on Futurecast next.
Black Friday shopping craze, the record number of people set to hit the stores today. Why Amazon workers in more than 20 countries are prepared to strike this weekend. And a first of its kind ban, Australia, now the first country to ban social media for teens. What led to this move?
This is Coast TV News Today.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. Thank you so much for joining us as we continue this morning. It is 6:29, and we are going to begin our final half hour with First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey. Bob, it's really starting to feel like winter. It's not officially winter yet, but it feels like it.
Nope. Meteorological winter starts December 1st, Paige, on Sunday. But I tell you what, it's going to get a head start. It's going to get really cold into the weekend. And it's cold out the door. Maybe you're shopping this morning. Bundle up. 34 Georgetown, 31 Salisbury, Seaford. You're starting out at 36 with Rehoboth and Bethany Beach, both at 39 degrees. A little bit of a breeze at the coast, knocking that feels like temperature down into the low to mid 30s. We do have a few clouds coming through. Otherwise, we're looking at clear skies, brightening skies as the sun comes up close to 7 o'clock, and we're seeing snow in the lee of the lakes. Very cold air pouring across the warmer lake waters, and that cold air is headed our way. So futurecast this morning, mainly clear skies, temperatures in the mid 30s by mid-morning if you're headed out the door to shop or travel. Low 40s by the noon hour at 12:30. Upper 40s, I think some places well inland could touch 50, but many of us stuck in the 40s. And then that next push of colder air heads our way mid-afternoon with clouds, and we could see a stray sprinkles, say about 4 to 5 p.m. And then the next big push of cold air behind that system. Winds pick up out of the northwest, and it gets really cold into the evening hours. Today's checklist, you need the ice scraper for sure. Pack your patience. A lot of folks on the roads. The hustle and bustle is on. Layer up and bundle up. Well, maybe that's the same thing, Paige. I don't know. Don't need the umbrella, but definitely need the sunglasses as we go through the day.
I think they're different. Layers, lots of layers, bundles, like a heavy jacket. Yeah, I think you got it right. All right, well, today is Black Friday. If you didn't know, one of the biggest days of the year for retailers. The day after Thanksgiving has traditionally been the unofficial kickoff to the holiday shopping season. But, you know, it's really not like it used to be. Many holiday deals now start as early as Halloween even. Still, the National Retail Federation says a record 183 million people are planning to shop in store and online between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday this year. Black Friday is expected to be the most popular day to shop. This year, holiday spending, that's expected to hit a record of nearly $1 trillion. Now, however, talking all this, there is still one thing shoppers are adding to their carts this Black Friday. It's not good, though. We're talking more debt. Recent surveys show nearly half of all holiday shoppers have not paid off debt they racked up on last year's holiday purchases. And another survey showing a third of holiday shoppers are at least $5,000 in debt. While those numbers are alarming, they're not slowing their spending this year. Half of holiday shoppers say they still plan to use cards to buy their gifts. Now, Amazon workers in more than 20 countries, they're prepared to strike this holiday weekend. According to the initiative's organizers, the planned Make Amazon Pay demonstrations are intended to, quote, hold Amazon accountable for labor abuses, environmental degradation, and threats to democracy, end quote. Now, Amazon spokeswoman Eileen Hards shared a statement which said the company is always looking at ways to improve. However, Hards also said that Amazon is proud of its competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and safe work experience provided to staff. Locally, the Tanger outlets in Rehoboth Beach, they are kicking off the holiday shopping season with their early Black Friday deals throughout November and extended hours during this Thanksgiving weekend. Black Friday shopping began today at 6 a.m. with extended hours running through Sunday. However, the outlets do say some individual store hours may vary, so you can find shopping hours right now on our website, CoastTV.com. Full plates of warm Thanksgiving food, that's what's being served at the House of David in Milford on Thursday. Alongside the Milford Advocacy for the Homeless, the two organizations handed out free meals open to anyone in the community.
It's a blessing, you know, as I was making a few deliveries, and on my way back, it was like I got a little emotional just thinking about being a blessing to someone's life, and you never know what it's like to not have family or not be able to cook or just not feel like it.
The House of David said they also made about 70 to 80 to-go meals that they delivered to people in the community. New this morning, 2 new social media bans seek to curb the dangers that social media can pose to young people. One restricts beauty filters, the other is an Australian law outright taking away social media from anyone under 16 years old. Amy Kiley has more on this story.
Parents everywhere are worried sick.
Efforts to protect children from the dangers of social media are ramping up. Australia is now the first country in the world to ban users under the age of 16. Its new law will fine companies that don't take, quote, reasonable steps to enforce the restriction.
I think this Australia law could be really instructive for many other parts of the world who are looking at how to address this issue.
Passage of the law follows several high-profile youth suicides.
I think this is a really brave, bold step. Our children are not the product. They're not something that can be manipulated.
Critics point out some children and teens use social media to connect with support systems. Others say tech companies don't have the tools to enforce the law.
Initially, there was going to be a trial of so-called age verification software in Australia, which piqued my interest because, to my knowledge, none of that actually exists.
The Australia ban comes as TikTok says it's restricting how minors use beauty filters. A lawsuit from 14 U.S. attorneys general alleges they encourage unhealthy comparisons.
That platform provides users with filters and effects that can be used to dramatically alter one's appearance and foster unrealistic beauty standards. This is particularly harmful to the platform's users, especially young girls.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Well, we still have a lot more news to get to in our final half hour, so don't go anywhere. Coming up, Santa's house is back on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. We're going to share when you can stop by to make your Christmas wish. But first, the Atlantic hurricane season is finally coming to an end. How many total storms were named? Stick with us on Coast TV News today.
Michael Anderson of Anderson Wealth Management has the strategies you need to help plan your retirement. Catch Wise Money right here on WRDE.
Have you lost a loved one to suicide? You are not alone. I lost my teenage son to this heartbreaking tragedy.
And I lost my veteran dad, who faced his struggles alone in silence.
We're here as part of the Jesse Clump Memorial Fund's Lost team, providing support to suicide loss survivors.
We understand this complicated grief. We are here to meet, talk, or text whenever you need.
Remember, you are not alone.
Call us at 410-726-3090.
Together we can heal and find hope again.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product. I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor. You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
.38 on this Friday morning. We're looking at our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. Mostly clear skies. It's cold, 35, so we're scraping a little bit of frost out there this morning. Had a few clouds coming through. Otherwise, mainly clear skies if you're out traveling or just heading to the stores. We're looking good here. But if you're traveling towards the Great Lakes, they're looking at some heavy lake effect snow there. 36 in Seaford now, 34 in Georgetown, 35 in Ocean Pines, Rehoboth and Bethany Beach, both at 39, and a little bit of a breeze. And here's our Black Friday forecast. Shopping for deals. 44 at 9 with sunny skies. A few clouds at noon, 49, and then clouds this afternoon around 50. Could see a few stray showers. I don't think it's umbrella worthy, but Lori from Georgetown won an umbrella, so congratulations to her on her brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Did you know the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season is coming to an end this weekend? This year, the Atlantic Ocean Basin saw 18 named storms. In July, Hurricane Beryl was the earliest Atlantic Category 5 hurricane on record. Beryl was followed by Hurricane Helene. Hurricane Milton followed just 2 weeks later in October. The Atlantic hurricane season officially ends on Saturday. This is pretty cool. The northern lights could bring some added excitement this Black Friday. An incoming solar storm is expected to make the colorful auroras visible today, according to NOAA. They will most likely be seen in parts of the northern U.S. from New York to Idaho. Experts say the northern lights may be brief and faint. Your ability to see them will depend on the intensity of the solar storm. Tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, heads up at 6, it's Stellar Fights 55. Then at 10:30, the final score and the Wawa Watch Party for the 1A DIAA State Championship is here. Featuring Tatnall and Indian River, you can join DSN crew for a live analysis and reaction of that game on Saturday at 1. The Delmarva Sports Network will have the opportunity for all the fans to chat with us and let us know where you are watching via Facebook. And also, don't miss out on some Sunday night football this weekend. The San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. That coverage begins at 7, and then stay tuned for your local news right after the game. This is the time of year that all of us here at Coast TV and our sister stations collect donations for the Bless Our Children campaign. That money goes to local nonprofits who hand-select families in need so that every child gets a gift Christmas morning. And here are some of the folks who have helped make that happen so far.
And we want to thank businesses, groups, individuals, and so many more who have donated at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign and stepped up to join the Shell Brothers Challenge.
Here's a Shell Brothers honor roll in amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Atlantic Community Foundation, James Maloney.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club, Inc., Tony Tank Tribe number 149, Carolyn D. Lehman Johnson, Midway Par 3.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tinkle, Jeff and Ann Vitas. In loving memory of John Angeles, Kathy and Michael Newcomb.
Apgar Turf Farm, Inc., Suicide Bridge Restaurant in memory of Bill O'Hickman.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club, SPI Pharma Incorporated, Peninsula Imaging LLC, Johnny Janosic.
In loving memory of Sean Noel.
Classic Cakes,
David and Louise. Willard's Lions Club, Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Rose Wheaton, Horsey Poultry Farm LLC, American Legion Post 64, Tops Cut Off, American Legion Sinpuxent Post 166.
Jefferson, Orion, Doan, and Sterner, PA. Pepsi Bottling Ventures. Crowley Associates Realty, Inc., Murray's Residential Services.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton, Burris Logistics, Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving, Alan Corman and Son Incorporated.
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646. J. Stacy Hart and Associates. Dwayne and Brandy Geis Absolute PDR.
ABC Refrigeration Incorporated in memory of Pop. Ramco Solutions. Miranda Hard and O'Leary Contracting LLC. Closet Works of Delmarva LLC.
Unfinished Business Thrift Shop. Idlewild Ruritan Club. Redmond Orphans Board. Painting in America Made Great Again Early Johnson Painting.
HVAC Services Unlimited Incorporated. Contractors for Case Foundation. Mike Singleton's Pest Control, Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware, Inc., in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Sons and Daughters of Italy in Ocean City Lodge number 2474. Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper. Chris's Pool Service.
Lydia's Grab and Go Bistro, IES Residential, Inc., in memory of Joan Louise Ranger. Creative Concepts.
Collins Wharf Sod. K&T Utilities LLC. Eastern Shore Traffic LLC. Chesapeake Trenching Incorporated.
G.R. Campbell Construction, Cox's RV Repair, Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith, Wheels That Heal Car Club, American Legion Auxiliary Sinnepunxent Unit 166.
Preston Gromark FS. American Veterans Thrift Store, Cheer Incorporated Employees, Daisy's Well Drilling, CG's Beach Bays.
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron 6, B&R Auto Parts, Inc.
Again, we appreciate all of you taking on the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of WBOC and Coast TV's Bless Our Children campaign.
And if you'd like to help, you can donate on our website at blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping WBOC, Coast TV, and DSN lend a hand.
And together, we can make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
And as the Christmas season rolls around, we welcome everyone to share their holiday decorations. We want to see your bright lights and your festive setups. Submit your pictures and videos right now to coasttv.com/holidayhouse.
And we're starting to see daylight now in Lewis on the Tullen Razor Cam, looking nice out at Delaware Bay, flat water, but it's cold, 38, and we've got the big chill coming as we go into the upcoming weekend. Of course, today's a big shopping day for Black Friday, looking chilly today, but then really cold for the weekend and beyond. I'll track the chill on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with Rice Robot, the 1, 2, 3 rice cooker. Watch, 1 add the white cup for rice, 2 add the blue cup for water, 3 click it and let Rice Robot perfectly cook it.
The secret is perfect cook technology for even cooking. Then Rice Robot senses when it's done, auto stops and keeps it warm to serve.
It won't burn, overcook or undercook, guaranteed.
Get the complete Rice Robot cooking system, all for just $39.99. Ordered now.
Calling all comic collectors, anime lovers, gamers, and pop culture fans, make your way to Ocean City Comic Con December 14th and 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center, featuring over 200 vendors, artists, and special guests. Plus, take a pic with your favorite comic book hero, take part in a costume contest, and so much more. Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 4. Tickets start at $10 with discounts in costume or donating a non-perishable food item. For more info, go to oceancitycomiccon.com.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. It has the motor and blades built right into the lid, so blend a shake at the gym, make pina coladas by poolside, or grind coffee beans for an iced cold brew on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 with free shipping. You'll also get 2 sipping lids, a second container, and the sports lid. Get it all for just $29.99. Order now.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
It is 6:46 on your Friday morning. We are going to take a live look right now at Lewis. Hopefully the sun is up. Not really. Just yet, Bob. But I was hoping for a better sunrise than yesterday. Yesterday, we didn't really get one. But hopefully it comes out maybe a little bit for those Black Friday shoppers.
No, it was a washout yesterday, so no sunrise yesterday, Paige. But that sun's coming up here in about 10 minutes or so, and we will see sunshine to start the day. And a lot of folks heading to the stores and doing the swiping action today. And the forecast is approved for your Black Friday. It's going to be cold, 32 out the door around 7. By 10, scattered clouds 42. And by afternoon, we have clouds, maybe a sprinkle or 2. I don't think it's umbrella worthy, about 48. So that's a big story, is chilly weather today, then much colder as we go through time. Right now out the door, probably scraping a little bit of frost at some places where there is no wind. 34 Georgetown, Ocean Pines, 35, 31 Salisbury, 39 Bethany Beach and Rehoboth, as we have light winds right now. Doesn't take much wind to knock down that feels like temperature a couple degrees, as we have just a few clouds floating through. Otherwise sunshine, almost sunshine across Delmarva. We'll see that this morning. And then farther to the west, you see these little broken lines. This is actually another front in here through Pennsylvania and West Virginia. That's the leading edge to very cold air, and that cold air moving over the lakes, causing lake effect blizzard conditions in New York. They could see upwards of 3 to 4 feet of snow around Watertown, New York, around the Buffalo area, and Michigan seeing a lot of snow too. That's that very cold air moving over the warmer lake waters that are still open for business, but all that cold air pouring straight out of Canada and headed our way. So this morning on Futurecast, warm from the 30s into the mid 40s by 10. I think we do start to see some clouds into the afternoon. Noon, upper 40s, close to 50 for some places, and then mid-afternoon, clouds and maybe a few sprinkles later as we see that next push of cold air coming in. Winds pick up tonight. The clouds will decrease and temperatures will tumble. By Saturday morning, we're into the low 30s. I think a lot of us are in the 20s too, and feeling much colder with the wind, and then lots of sunshine on Saturday. But look at this, 3 o'clock on Saturday, only mid to upper 30s. That's the actual temperature, and feeling much much colder with the wind, so you definitely want to bundle up. Sunday morning, some clouds, but we're down in the 20s, and then Sunday afternoon into the 40s with some high clouds. Feels like temperatures as we go into Saturday morning, feeling like low to mid 20s very early on, and then in the heating of the day, even feeling close to 30 degrees, very cold, and then 20s feels like temperatures early Sunday, a little better by the afternoon as we have this blast of winter through next week. Highs about 10 to 20 degrees below average, overnight lows in the 20s, and staying dry for the most part. There will be a little clipper system that could give us maybe a little bit of rain, maybe some snow, frozen precip farther to the north and west, but that's really our only chance of seeing any kind of wintry precip with this cold air mass. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 50 today, and then we're dipping into the 20s for lows. Make sure you winterize. 40 on Saturday, 44 Sunday, lower 40s Monday through Wednesday, a little warmer, so to speak, Thursday 49 before that temperature plunges again next weekend.
Bob, thank you so much. Happening now, the Delaware State Housing Authority is accepting applications for the Downtown Development District's rebate program. The program offers up to $5.5 million in funding to support private investment, create jobs, and boost downtown areas across 12 designated districts in Delaware. Investors interested in large projects must apply by February 27th, 2025. Those smaller projects can apply year-round. Santa's house is back on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk, and he's ready to hear your Christmas wish list. So stop by the end of Rehoboth Avenue today. You can do that from 4 to 6:30 p.m. Don't forget to bring your camera so you can take a photo with Santa. The house is donation-based, and it'll be open on several other dates throughout December. Santa's house isn't the only festive thing you can look out for in Rehoboth Beach. The annual tree lighting and sing-along in Rehoboth Beach takes place tonight. That begins at 6 at the bandstand. That will be followed by a performance from Clear Space Theater at 6:30. And then don't miss the Hometown Christmas Parade that begins on December 2nd. The day after Thanksgiving is a day to celebrate the vibrant culture and traditions of Native Americans across our nation. Today is National Native American Heritage Day. It's a recognition of Native Americans' rich history and many contributions to the United States. There are more than 570 federally recognized Indian nations in the U.S., About 230 of those are actually in Alaska. The other tribes are located across 35 other states. Time is now 6:51 this morning, and we are going to check in with our coastal pet of the day. Today's coastal pet of the day is Lavender, that adorable kitten right there. She's actually an adoptable pet from the Brandywine Valley SPCA, so you can pick her up. She likes to be snuggled up in blankets, but she also enjoys playing. Sounds like a perfect kitten right there. We do want to see all your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos of your pets at home or wherever they like to hang out. And you can do that by taking a little scan. Just hold your camera up to that QR code, scan that, and then you can submit your furry friends to us. And then, of course, watch weekdays 5 to 7 to see all the pets we feature.
I think a lot of us snuggling up in blankets the next few days. Starting to see daylight on the HSB cam in Cambridge, 32 there. So we're chilly, scraping a little frost this morning, and a chilly day for the shoppers, and even colder for the weekend and beyond with the coldest air mass of the season so far. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next. Stay tuned.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups and unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
You push it. You try to hold them shut, but your doors won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet's powerful attraction that holds tight. Monkey magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, and more. Even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of monkey magnets for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get monkey magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 house pack per order. Call now.
Call 1-800-453-9032. That's 1-800-453-9032. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-453-9032 now.
Smell funky? Get Skunky, the shower anywhere sponges that clean all your funky parts from your head to your feet and everything in between. Just add water, work it into a rich lather, and it's ready to use. Skunky effectively lifts and removes oil and dirt from your skin and hair without any rinsing required. Just towel dry and you're done without any sticky residue. Skunky is ideal for contractors or anyone who works outdoors. A hiking, fishing, or camping trip wouldn't be complete without Skunky. Skunky is a game changer for all ages and a must for elder care. Call now and get 20 Skunky 60-second shower pads for only $9.99. But wait, order now and we'll send you 5 more absolutely free. That's 25 showers for only $9.99. There's a strict limit of 1 family pack per order at this incredibly low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-615-9517 or visit GetSkunky.com. That's GetSkunky.com. Order now.
Time is now 6:55. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. One thing shoppers are adding to their carts this Black Friday is more debt. Recent surveys show nearly half of all holiday shoppers haven't paid off debt they racked up last year on holiday purchases. One survey showed a third of holiday shoppers are at least $5,000 in debt. While those numbers are alarming, they're not slowing down their spending this year. Over half of holiday shoppers say they still plan to use credit cards to buy their gifts. Happening next week, the Maryland Transportation Authority is inviting all the public to 3 open houses to talk about the future of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. The sessions will share ideas for replacing the current Bay Bridge spans with 2 new ones close to the existing bridge. The open houses include a virtual one on December 4th. It'll have displays on proposed options and the environmental impacts. All right, time is coming up on 6:56 now. It's time for a look at your forecast. Before you head out your door, we're bringing back in Bob Trahy. Bob, we got to bundle up today, but we saw worse like yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You know, yesterday was yesterday was mild and wet, Paige, but today is going to be dry and chilly. So a lot of folks out shopping, maybe out and about. You yourself, you're traveling to Maryland. We are looking at dry conditions as we go through today. So looking good for any of those outdoor activities. But make sure you bundle up as we have temperatures out the door in the 30s. So leave extra time to scrape the car to warm it up as well, because we are chilly. And I think we'll see morning sunshine with temperatures warming slowly through the 40s. And then as we go into the afternoon, increasing clouds. And as that next push of cold air comes in, we could see a stray sprinkle later in the day. Maybe some areas topping near 50 degrees, but I think a lot of us are stuck in the 40s. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. The real push of cold air starts to build in through the overnight hours, down to 26 Saturday morning, and temperatures not climbing much on your Saturday. 40 degrees. We're way down into the 20s over the weekend. So as I've been stressing, winterize your car, your house, turn off the outside water, cover up the spigots too. I'm doing that as well. 44 on Sunday. We're in the lower 40s as we go into the early to middle part of next week. Still very cold. Maybe a slight chance of a little bit of snow or rain Wednesday night with a clipper system. Otherwise, a little warmer on Thursday, 49, but that's short-lived because by the time we go into next weekend, it's cold again and dry. Mix of sun and clouds, and temperatures highs only near 40 degrees. So bundle up the next several days.
Don't have to tell me twice, Bob. Thank you. And thank you all for joining us on Coast TV News today. Today's show is next at 7, and then we'll be back with Coast TV Midday at 11. Stick around. For more news and coverage you can count on, download the Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great weekend, everybody.